Welcome to today's explainer. You know the global foreign exchange market? It is an absolute beast. We're talking about a market that trades over $7 trillion a single day. That literally dwarfs all the global stock markets combined. It's this massive financial engine that truly never sleeps. So today, we're taking on this dynamic subject and breaking it down into a clear, actionable blueprint. We're going to demystify the world of foreign exchange, specifically looking at the definitive guide to establishing your very own Forex trading account. Whether you're an absolute beginner just wanting to test the waters, or maybe a business looking to manage international risk, getting that account set up correctly is your foundational step. Okay, let's dive into this.
Here's our roadmap for today's explainer. We'll start with entering the Forex market, move on to setting up your account, explore the demo account advantage, talk about choosing your Forex broker, and finally, look at essential trading account features.
Kicking things off with part 1, entering the Forex market.
So to actually engage with this $7 trillion giant, you need a specific access point. But before you even look at a chart or a trading platform, there's an absolute first decision you need to make. Are you trading for yourself, or are you trading for your business? Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that this single question completely dictates the entire path and infrastructure of your account.
An individual account is pretty much exactly what it sounds like, right? It requires your personal details, and it's set up for standard individual trading. A corporate account, on the other hand, is a highly critical tool for businesses involved in international trade. It requires detailed documentation about operations and ownership structure, but why do businesses go through the hassle? Well, they use these accounts specifically to hedge against wild fluctuations in foreign exchange rates. Picture this: a European electronics company needs to buy components from the US in 6 months. If the euro drops in value against the dollar during that waiting period, those components suddenly become way more expensive, completely wiping out their expected profit. By using a corporate Forex account to secure the exchange rate today, they protect their profit margins. Plus, corporate accounts often come with more advanced tools, the ability to trade with substantial capital, and higher leverage, allowing companies to fully optimize their global trade operations.
Moving right along to Section 2, setting up your account.
I know, sometimes the administrative side of financial markets can feel super daunting. Decades ago, setting up a trading account literally meant making endless phone calls to brokers, faxing mountains of paper documents back and forth, and waiting weeks just to get approved. But today, the modern process is incredibly accessible and streamlined. Here's your exact chronological step-by-step roadmap. Step 1 is simply to choose a reputable Forex broker. Step 2 is compliance. You just gather and digitally submit required documents, primarily proof of your identity and your address. It's a standard, essential requirement to prevent fraud. Once the broker verifies those documents, which often happens within hours, you move to Step 3, funding your account using instant methods like bank transfers or credit cards. And finally, Step 4, you're ready to trade. It's 4 clear, digital steps to get you right off the sidelines and directly into the market, completely removing the old intimidation factor.
But hold on, before we go any further, we absolutely have to talk about protecting that account. Absolute security is paramount before a single live trade is ever executed. You must choose strong passwords, obviously, but you absolutely need to enable two-factor authentication, or 2FA. This is an essential security measure that requires a second verification step, usually just a quick code sent to your mobile device, to protect your login credentials and, most importantly, your hard-earned funds. Let's be honest here. Losing a trade because the market turned against you, that's just part of the game. Losing your funds because a hacker guessed your childhood pet's name, that is entirely preventable. So the crucial point is, securing your account access is simply non-negotiable.
Which brings us to Section 3, the demo account advantage.
Now that we understand the setup, it's highly advisable to spend some time in the sandbox phase of your trading journey. The golden rule here is to practice Forex trading without risking real money. Think of a demo account exactly like a flight simulator. You would never just jump straight into the cockpit of a real commercial airplane without hundreds of hours of virtual practice first, right? The exact same logic applies to the financial markets. You really shouldn't risk real capital prematurely when you have a simulated environment perfectly replicating the live market right at your fingertips.
A demo account gives you virtual funds to trade in real-time market conditions, and the benefits go far beyond just learning which buttons to click. This environment actually allows you to test different, complex strategies without the crushing pressure of financial loss. You can familiarize yourself with just how erratic market behaviors can be during major news events. Learning to read Forex charts in real time allows you to feel the psychological weight of market volatility. Watching a position swing deep into the red and back into the green, even with fake money, before your actual wallet is on the line.
By mastering the platform functionalities in this essential training ground, you build your confidence safely, preventing those costly, easily avoidable rookie mistakes when you finally transition to real capital. Let's move to and see how this builds into Section 4, choosing your Forex broker. Once you're confident in the demo simulator, it's time to pick the platform where you'll actually go live. The broker you choose is your gateway to the market, and different brokers cater to very specific trader profiles. Let's evaluate a few top-rated options. First up is Admiral Markets, rating a solid 4.6 out of 5. They're a trusted global broker, supporting both the MT4 and MT5 platforms, which are the industry-standard MetaTrader software interfaces used for deep technical analysis. Their reliable setup makes them great for all experience levels. Next is IC Markets, with a massive 4.8 rating. They are an ECN and STP broker. In plain English, that means electronic communication network and straight-through processing. You're getting direct market prices without a middleman broker taking the other side of your trade. This results in extremely tight spreads and lightning-fast execution. And this brilliantly illustrates why they're the absolute ideal choice for scalpers, traders who make dozens of rapid-fire trades to capture tiny short-term profits. They also support automated trading using expert advisors, which are essentially algorithmic bots you can program to do the trading for you based on set rules. Finally, we have XNES, rated 4.2. They offer competitive leverage, a very low minimum initial deposit, and strong educational resources, making them a fantastic bridge for beginners moving into experienced trading. Your job is to match your specific style, whether you're a high-speed scalper or a cautious beginner, to the right platform.
And finally, Section 5, Essential Trading Account Features.
Okay, so once you've chosen your broker, verified your identity, and funded your account, you officially unlock your trader's toolkit. Let's showcase the superpowers that become available when your live account is fully operational. First, you gain direct access to global markets, giving you the ability to instantly trade a massive range of currency pairs from around the world. Second is leverage and flexibility. Leverage allows you to control much larger positions with a relatively small amount of initial capital. But here is the absolute golden rule of leverage you must never forget. It is a double-edged sword. Yes, it magnifies your potential profits, but it equally magnifies your potential losses. Third, you get advanced trading tools utilizing platforms like MetaTrader 4 and 5 for sophisticated charting and automated strategies. And finally, because of that leverage and market volatility, you get vital risk management options. Features like the stop-loss order act as your ultimate emergency brake, automatically closing your position if the market moves against you past a certain point. Along with take-profit orders, these tools allow you to set predefined exit points to manage your risk and protect your investments entirely automatically.
Wow, we've covered a lot of ground today, from deciding between a personal or corporate account, walking through the essential digital setup process, understanding the critical importance of a demo account simulator, defining the jargon to choose the right broker, and finally unlocking that powerful trader's toolkit. The global market trades trillions of dollars a day, and the infrastructure to claim your piece of it is more accessible than ever. The tools are all there waiting for you. The only question left is, when the markets open tomorrow, will you be watching from the sidelines, or will you be ready to trade? Thank you for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, stay curious, and I'll see you next time.